I think we can all agree that the GTA Trilogy is a pinnacle of homebrew Vita ports. And today, after a long while, we are looking at the brand new update 1.5 for all three of them. It has all been made by guys over at the PG Team website, so huge thanks to them. Link for the website with all that I'm talking about today is down in the description below. And now let's get into the video. Ciao comrades! Today we're looking at the brand new update 1.5 for GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas. And it is called Revisited Trilogy. It's been in the works for a while, now it's finally here, so let's start with the GTA 3. Last update for GTA 3 was version 1.2, also done by PG Team. That was the 10th anniversary update. This new update takes all the good stuff from this version and improves it even more. How much more? Considerably more. Here you can see the key features: restored cut content, fixed bugs and added quality of life features, and preserve the original atmosphere of the game. That's absolutely not enough for us because we're going deep. We have this very detailed PDF that we're gonna be following. First big update is that now we have a launcher. There is this one bubble, you press it, and when you launch it, it will go into this game selection screen. Here you can choose either GTA 3, Vice City or San Andreas and launch it. But before I'm gonna launch it, there is also a new manual. There is not much going on in the manual, there is only the important stuff, like control scheme and cheats, of course. Everybody loves cheats, so here it is for GTA 3. This is control scheme for Vice City and also cheats for Vice City. And this is San Andreas control scheme and also cheats for San Andreas. Previously only San Andreas had it in the manual, Vice City and 3 were missing, so I'm glad it's here now. Because everybody always asking about it, so now you just need to launch the manual and you can see it all nicely displayed in here. Before we're gonna get into the actual game and see all the changes, I'm gonna be talking 2 minutes about the cable. Now we are looking at this cable from the company Silkland. It is a company that is focusing on high quality cables that are built to handle demanding setups and high refresh rates. They offer DisplayPort cables, HDMI cables, USB 4 cables, Thunderbolt cables and USB-C cables. And they are also selling their products on Amazon. I've picked this cable. It is a right angle USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 X2. It looks like this. Here are all the specifications in close detail. I've picked it because it supports up to 240 watts super fast charging or 48 volts at 5 amps. So you can charge laptops, tablets, phones or any other device with USB-C connection. My brick is not as powerful, but I will buy a better one. It also works with portable monitors. It works with any brand that supports USB-C. You just need to plug it in and have a good time. It supports video output up to 4K at 144 Hz from your USB-C on your laptop, and it also supports fast data transfer, 20 gigabytes per second or gigabits, so you can transfer 10 gigabyte file in seconds. Mine has also right angle connector. It reduces cable strain and it fits into tight spaces because when you plug it in, it's not sticking out but it goes alongside the edge. The cable itself is super durable. It has triple layer shielding, aluminum shell, 86% tinned copper core, and you can bend it 45,000+ times. They also offer different lengths, from 1 feet to 10 feet. I have 6.6 feet, which is about 2 meters, and that's plenty for me. You can really see and feel the quality when you compare it to normal cable. You see this part is much bigger and much more sturdy, as well as the cable itself. The difference is really noticeable. To find out more information about it, please check the link down below. You can find all the close details in there. And now let's get back into the Vita business. Okay, there was a lot of talking about the cable, but now we are finally here. On the blue Vita is new update, on the black one is old update. First difference that I can see is that they have adjusted the color of the move cursor. Here is green and here is like a bit brownish. Then when I go into options and into controller setup, here are the other changes. Now there is an option to use a rear pad. Previously LNR 2 and 3 were mapped only on the front screen, but now you can also put it on the rear touchpad. So if you're gonna be using any kind of grip, it's gonna be much more suitable for that. So here is the option, use rear pad on off. There are 4 preset templates for controls that you can choose from. I'll be leaving it on a setup 1. And here you can also see other gamepad options, DualShock 4 and PS3 if you're playing on a PS TV. There is nothing like that in the old version. You can only choose from standard and classic controls, and you can redefine controls in here. So all of this was simplified into something like this. I like it. Traffic and pedestrian density option has been added to the main menu. So you can add more cars or more pedestrians onto the streets. Old version, no pedestrian or car density options. Here we are in the graphics setup. All is pretty much same. I can just see that they have removed anti-aliasing and PS2 alpha test from the new version. Language setup and player setup, it's all same. As well as audio setup. So let's start a new game. As you can see, loading is pretty much same. I just left the borders in here, but that can be switched off in the settings. Frame rate is also same. Now we're in game, the time is same and the color filter is also same, but it looks a bit differently. I mean the color tone. Minimap has been increased by 30%, so new version has a bit bigger minimap. Zooming in and out of the map has been mapped to LNR1. Previously it was on the right bumper and trigger, so this is a bit more intuitive. Black border has been removed when aiming with the rocket launcher. We need cheat codes for this, so we can try them out straight away. Unlock all weapons, R2, R2, L1, so R2, R2, L1, R2, weapon cheat unlocked. Now we have rocket launcher, and yes, indeed, black borders are gone. This is old version, rocket launcher, yeah, borders are here. Unused menu items have been removed. Auto aim reticle color has been changed to green one. Previously it was red. Custom waypoint texture and color has been changed. Another very important change has been to the audio and radio. They switched to different audio decoder and the compatibility has been greatly improved. Music and sounds has been replaced with original PS2 versions. Radio switching has been fixed when the player controls are disabled. And the engine acceleration sound plain after exiting the vehicle bug has been also fixed. In the graphics and environment, a lot of things have been added and fixed. You can see the full changelog on the screen. Fixed a bug where environment geometry disappeared at certain angles. Fixed glass rendering from windows. Fixed wooden box texture. Added seabed underwater. Removed some interiors. Gameplay and logic changes. Vehicles and pedestrians no longer disappear off screen. Fixed a bug where entering boats required pressing the button twice. Fixed jitter vehicle movement at low frame rates. And fixed a bug causing the custom waypoint to disappear after loading a save. Changes to the engine itself. Compatibility with PC version save files has been fixed. File integrity check has been added. Game file path structure has been fixed. Refactored and cleaned up vehicle logic code. Cleaned and fixed object physics module, improved car behavior and fixed potential bugs, fixed an issue where NPC near pet counters could go negative, fixed props that lacked collision due to the broken optimization logic. There are a lot of very useful fixes and changes. I'm a big fan of all of them. Now let's get into Vice City. First I want to say that this video is pretty much like an exclusive first look for all of these updates. All of these updates with the installation instructions are gonna be released shortly. They're gonna be on the PG Team website. As soon as they are out, I'll let you know. It should be out within the next week. Update for Vice City is same like for GTA 3. It is built on top of the 10th anniversary mod. Let's launch it. Loading and frame rate is same. There are no differences in that. First difference straight away, different color cursor. In the options and controller setup, it has been also completely remade and redesigned. Vibration has been added. You can nicely see PS Vita controls, DualShock 4 or DualShock 3, in car, on foot, and there are also 4 pre-made setups ready for you to use. In the display setup, pedestrian and car density options has been also added. Rest is same, and all the other options are also same. Back button is now circle. In old version, back is triangle. This is nice change. Let's start a new game. Loading is a bit quicker, but I think, if I would run it more times, then it would be maybe closer. Okay, now we are in game. Both Vitas are full brightness and same settings. This atmosphere is similar. In the GTA 3, the atmosphere is a bit different. We got a low battery, so I'll put it on charge. Size of the minimap has been also increased by 30%. Zooming in and out has been mapped to LNR1 instead of right bumper and trigger. There is now toggle for Mob Legend, square. On the old version there was a bug. Now I want to place like a custom waypoint, but it just goes back to settings. Here it can be placed normally. I press X and there is a viewpoint. In Vice City, audio systems have been completely reworked as well. Everything was fixed, all the freezes and FPS drops when switching vehicles or radio stations. These are very important changes because, yeah, music is quite important, as you would guess, for this kind of games. Original PS2 cheats has been restored, so let's try them out. Now I will enter the cheat, if it's gonna be working. Yes, indeed, it works. For me, cheats was also working previously, but I had to remap the buttons. Now you don't need to remap anything and all the cheats are nicely displayed in the manual. These are among the biggest changes. In the graphics and environment, vehicles and pedestrians no longer despawn off screen. Water rendering has been fixed and there was also added transparency. This is the new fixed water and this is the old water. Hidden objects were restored. Visual bugs have been fixed on several environments objects. Textures on police vehicles have been fixed. Auto aiming issues have been fixed. Automatic switch to detonator after placing explosives have been added. Duplicate shadows in cutscenes have been fixed. You can see the full changelog on the screen right now. This is very nice update that makes Vice City even better game than it already was. Last but not least, let's move on to San Andreas. I forgot to mention, but instead of launcher, separate VPKs for separate bubbles are also available in case you prefer those more. So San Andreas, here we can go also into configurator app. So let's check that first. Now it looks differently. Few options has been added in the graphics section, like disable in-vehicle field of view. Road reflections have been added, as well as detailed player textures. In the old version there are no such options. All the other things stay the same, like the color filters, enabling front touchpad, adjusting dead zones, etc. Let's launch the game. All the settings and all the other options are same, only the options in the configurator app has been added. Start a game. Again, loading and frame rate should be identical. And we are in game. The colors look identical. The only change that you can see like this is that the wanted level has been added, so you can see it all the time on the screen. Here there is no wanted level. Another key features in San Andreas update are: local co-op mode from PS2 version has been re-enabled. Hot coffee minigame has been added. Ambulance and fire trucks now respond to incidents again. Some critical issues have been fixed, like swimming and water physics. Triathlon is now completable. Rendering issues in cutscenes have been resolved, and there were some global fixes to mission scripts and behavior. Difficulty of several missions has been adjusted to match PS2 version. All mission checkpoints introduced in mobile version have been removed. There are so many other script changes in the whole game that it would take me like 10 minutes just to read through all of them. I'm showing them all on the screen right now, and I'm sure they are gonna be included on the PG Team website in full detail once it is released. There are many more changes in sound radio section too, plus other changes like these. Updated control icons in the HUD, redesigned with a mix of 10th anniversary and definitive edition styles. A bug has been fixed where the minimap wouldn't load in time during fast travel. Crashes have been fixed when opening the world map. In the graphics and environment, road surface reflections during rainy weather have been added. Reflective surfaces on vehicles have been improved. A bug has been fixed where environment textures would disappear when zooming in with a sniper rifle. Visual glitches on various environmental objects have been fixed. Then bunch of other things have been fixed, added or restored. Camera angle for aiming with a country rifle has been changed to third person. I believe this is the country road. We can still insert cheats by pressing select and left trigger. And now just type in what we want. Cheat activated. Flow. Cheat activated. PG team has certainly put a lot of tender loving care into all 3 of these updates. So one more time, huge thanks to them for all the hard work. In spite of me not really playing any of them at the moment, I'm very happy all these updates are here. I'm sure all the newcomers are gonna find them super useful. As I said, official trailer video and official release will be coming shortly after this video is published. Stay tuned, I will let you know once it is here. If you enjoyed this showcase, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, join, whatever your heart craves for. I would like to also send a huge thanks to all of my Patreons and channel members for their continued support. It's truly appreciated. And I would like to send a huge thanks to you for watching. Have a nice day, comrade. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Wasted. Zadni si mi na kolena a povedz ako sa máš. Buď ku mne otvorená. Zadni si mi na kolena. Krútiť zadkom, to ty dobre vieš, kde komu hlavu popletieš. Si tá, po ktorej všade je len smet. Tá, po ktorej je len smet. Tak ako zajtra, tak aj dnes. Niekoľko tvári, tak ako zajtra, tak aj dnes.